Let's see this question. The mean value c for the function e power x into sin x minus cos x in the interval pi by 4 comma 5 pi by 4 is. So they are saying that there is a function, and this is the function they are saying, and now they want us to find out the mean value for the function, right? So now if you look at the range, it is pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. Now which theorem you want to use, that depends on what are the values of the function at this point and at this point. If these two values are equal, we can use the Rolle's theorem easily, right? Let's try to find out these two values. Now f of pi by 4 equal to 0 and f of 5 pi by 4 equal to 0. So these two values are equal, therefore we can directly use Rolle's theorem, right? So what does Rolle's theorem say? Whenever these two values are equal, there exists a value c in this range in such a way that the slope of the tangent at that point is going to be 0. Now what is the slope of the tangent? We have to find out the first derivative of the function. Now if you find out the first derivative of the function, we get this value, right? Now this value should be equal to 0, right? This is the first derivative of the function, right? This value should be equal to 0 at that point. Now let us assume that the mean value is c. Now at the point c, which means if I substitute in place of x the value c, then we should get this one as 0. That is what we are trying to do. F dash of c is equal to 2 e power c into sin c equal to 0. Now if this entire term, if it has to be 0, definitely e power c cannot be 0 or 2 cannot be 0. So only thing is sin c has to be 0. Now when is sin c going to be 0? Only when c is going to be all this 0 or plus or minus pi or plus or minus 2 pi, so on. Now out of all these values, we are interested in only the values which fall in the range pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4. Now in this range, if you see, there is only pi. Out of all these values for which it is there, the only thing is it is pi. And one more thing is, whenever you are trying to apply this mean value theorems, you should also check that the function is continuous and differentiable within that range. In general, whenever they ask such questions, they generally give such functions, right? Also if you look at the options, right, they are actually the mean value theorem might be applied there. Or if you don't understand and if you don't know whether it is continuous or not or differentiable or not, better use the methods that we have discussed in continuity and differentiability, right? So you can see that this function is going to be continuous and differentiable by using those methods, okay? So after continuous and differentiable, then you use this mean value theorem. Most of the questions they are going to give you in such a way that it is continuous and differentiable, otherwise you cannot apply this mean value theorems anyway, okay? Fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%. But all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkey's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkey, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkey is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkey. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have, you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.